your active participation that will help you to know that opportunity has been created, yeah, opportunity is going to be created. So this is external changes. All the external changes, whatever changes take place in the environment, in around you, that are the responsible for the creation of an opportunity. See, opportunity changes maybe in the field of technology, changes maybe in the field of regulatory framework, changes maybe in social and demographic profiles, changes maybe in economy, there are economic changes, and political changes are also there. So all these changes together, they create opportunity. Sometimes one change, sometimes two change, sometimes together all the changes. Anytime any change can happen in the environment, and one should be vigilant to know that yes, change is happening in order to see the creation of the opportunity. So let's take some examples of the technological changes. You can say technological changes make it possible for the people to do things in more constructive and more innovative and the new ways. Like you can say, like when internet, new technology, like for example internet came into existence, then there were a lot of opportunities related to the new way of marketing. See, many companies, they sensed out that opportunity and started new way of marketing. They started publishing their ads rather than in the print, getting published in print media or publicizing in over the mass media. They go for the this particular forum. And new way of marketing, online commerce is also the result of this opportunity, that people's interest towards the internet, penetration of the mobile and these technologies were increasing in the India. As a result, online shopping, where you can buy and sell your products online without going to the shop, has emerged. Then you can take the example of computers. See, computers, when they came into existence, then they got developed, and with the invention of the computer, few years later, new methods of production was spotted as the opportunity. And then computer aided designs, this was the idea which were used as an opportunity. Computer aided design is where it allows person to design on the laptop, on the computer, without making physical prototypes, which is again a very time taking process and includes lot of money and efforts. So that is, then again, new technology, sensor technology, it cropped up. And then it brought a new opportunity, that is the security devices. Like you all must have gone through the shopping malls where sensors are there. If somebody steals something, then these sensors start beeping and all. So these are the technological changes which lead to the creation of the new opportunities. Similarly, legal and you can say regulatory changes also create the opportunities for the entrepreneur to start firms that help community and other firms to comply with the requirements. Like our Indian government came up with the compliance of ISO standards, ISO 9000 for the quality management, ISO 14,000 for environmental management system. Then it paved the opportunity for many companies to offer their expertise to help the companies in order to comply with the requirements of these systems. Okay, and then political supports, whenever government support for infrastructural development of a country, it also created many opportunities. Let me quote an example in this regard. If you people must have heard the name Golden Quadrilateral Project. Golden Quadrilateral Project is a project initiated by the government of India way back in the year 2001, and this project was for joining all the metropolitan cities by the highways. So with the start of this project, many opportunities created in the construction sector. So this is I'm talking about the external changes, like which we have discussed earlier also. Then there is changes in the family and work pattern. There is changes in the increasing diversity in the workforce. You can say people's focus on the health and the beauty products have tremendously increased. Their focus on the entertainment have tremendously increased. Sparks, these all things are sparking way for the creation of the opportunity. During this lockdown period, Netflix and these Z5, these all companies take the advantage of that window of opportunity, which was open for the shorter time period, frame of time period. Then they utilized that time period and gained a lot, because we all were locked in our houses. We cannot move out, so what else we can do except entertainment? So they they tapped that opportunity, because they already have the existing resources with them, and what do they need was the favorable environment, and that corona period gave them that favorable environment. Just take the example of technology learning companies which are involved in the education sector. Let me quote one example which you all must have come across: White Hat Junior. See, this is a coding company. So this company publicized more and even started giving one free coding lecture along with the certificate. So there is a boom in the business of this company. So they sense out the opportunity ki yes, people are at home, they cannot move, they cannot, students cannot go to the school just because of that. So they come they have adopted the online platform, and they come up with many coding programs, many short-term coding programs, and they hired lot of people during this period. So again, this is the example of tapping the opportunity and the creation of opportunity. That corona was the factor which created the opportunity for the White Hat Junior company. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So beside that, economic factors are also there. See, economic factors are directly related with the disposable income. If we don't have money to spend, then even if the product will be there in the market, and if we don't have money, disposable income, then we won't we won't be able to buy those products. So this is a direct there is a direct link between these two factors, and people have utilized this: boutique people, clothing stores. The growth of these factors in the past few years shows the increase in the income of the women. See, I am taking examples of the women because it's a entrepreneurship program for the women, and the disposable income definitely is increasing because they are participating more in the work area. So now they have money to spend on them, and this is the point. This is because of this many clothing company, cosmetic companies, and other opportunities they have developed, and many companies are coming up with these ideas. You have seen many growth in these. Now, since having, as we discussed earlier, for identification of the opportunities, we must have ideas. So idea generation is the central to this. And there are basic techniques for the idea generation. One is the brainstorming. Jayashree ma'am, how much time do I have?
You have 10 minutes more.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So this is the brainstorming is a technique in which a group of 8 to 12 people, they sit together in a relaxed and peaceful environment to share their ideas, okay, for the possible solutions to the problem provided to them. See, there is a facilitator in this technique. The role of the facilitator is to initiate the session, to set the time limit, to facilitate the free flow of ideas and record those ideas. This is the work of facilitator. And apart from facilitator, in this technique, 8 to 12 people sit together. They are provided with a problem and they are asked to share as many ideas strike in their mind while this. Okay, so there is the ground rule of this technique is more the ideas, better the ideas. If you more ideas, if there will be more ideas, then you will be you will be having more options to pick. So to pick from. So after time is up, the best ideas are selected as per the decided criteria. Criterias are there. These criterias like cost, risk, effectiveness, ease of implementation, and the team. These are the few important ideas, and ideas are judged on these basis. 0 point if you think that particular idea is very costly. So for the if it is costly, then it is not good. 0. If it is average, means cost wise, then it you may give it 3 to 4, or if it is economic, then you can give it 5. So 0 to 5 scale is there, and you assess your idea on that scale, considering pre-decided criteria, and on that basis the idea which gets the highest score is the chances of selection. So this is one technique. One is the survey method. Everyone will be aware about this method. This is nothing. It is just a systematic method of gathering the information from the set of people. Set of people comprises like those who truly represents the population under study. If you are studying young population, young ladies of 22 to 30, then the survey sample will consist of the respondents from that population of young population of India, age 22 to 30. So this method is highly useful for the idea generation. One of the example is when Hindustan Unilever Limited wanted to enter into the rural market. It conducted a survey in the market to know the spending pattern of the rural people, and then they got to know that they don't have that much money to spend on the big bottles of or big packets of the things. So since they don't have money, so they do not buy. So they come up with the idea of a small sachet. So this is again the survey method. This is the survey method which generated that idea. And then next is the reverse brainstorming. Reverse brainstorming is as effective as the brainstorming, and it is exactly similar to the brainstorming, with the one exception, that is the criticism is allowed. In the brainstorming, no criticism is allowed. Everybody is equal, every idea is equal. But in reverse brainstorming, criticism is allowed. The technique focuses on the negative aspects: why, when, how, like kind of things associated with every idea that come up through the brainstorming session. So it basically involves the identification of everything wrong with the idea. Okay, so there is one activity, because I don't have that much time, so I'm leaving that activity. Approaches for identification. This is very important. And this is my question to the participants. How many red objects do you see in this photograph? Anyone? Please look the picture carefully and please tell me how many red objects are there in this picture.
Ma'am, 18.
Me too, 18.
18?
Yes, ma'am.
They are saying
Okay. So please tell me how many blue objects are there?
they are viewing only red objects.
Yes,
Most
exactly.
probably 18.
No, it is not work of guess. Okay, estimations won't go with you. I want, right thing. Okay, fine. It's just an activity. Let's move on. What do you see in this photograph? Please be quick because it's very important point which I'll be covering, and then I'll be, winding up my session. Ma'am is there. Next resource person is there. Please, anybody tell me.
Some disasters.
Okay, disaster. See, you people are seeing disaster, okay?
And some opportunities of help too.
What kind of
opportunities to help?
Opportunities to
help.
Okay, health and see. I guess we have some entrepreneurs here. This is what I want to, teach you and show you. See, what do you not see? You do not see new flood control projects. You do not see more sale of construction materials. You do not see, construction of funeraria or coffin boxes. You do not see. If you go to the previous slide, then you see there are, yes, of course, it's a scene of disaster and there is many, things are happening. But see, what I want to tell you is this, with these two activities is this, develop a brain that not look for programmed things. I have asked you to see red objects. You have started counting red objects, ignoring blue objects. So start developing out of box thinking. If you want to identify opportunities, really want to recognize the opportunities that are available at your steps, please develop a brain that look for programming, and nothing difficult in this. Just start thinking out of box. See, start thinking what is not visible and then be little vigilant. Then you will be able to sense out the opportunity. See, there are many other ways to sense out opportunity. As I told earlier, you need to see the trends around you. See, there are many trends, there are many changes which keep happening around you. So you need to keep an eye on those changes in order to, grab the opportunity. And solving a problem. This was the question which was being asked by one of the participants. So as I told you, the problem, if you are going to solve a problem, just I'm giving you one important scenario. This is a story of two girls, Rama and Shama. These two are together in this picture, Rama and Shama. See, okay, Rama, she is, quite puzzled with the mouse. Her house is filled with the mouse and mice. Okay, and they are eating every eatables. They are chewing electric cables and all cables, and she is very, fed up with the mice. And then one day she think to go to the market. She went there, and वहां पे उसने क्या देखा? Some of the neighbors. She find there some of the neighbors, and they were, having chit chat. And one of them, what was the purpose to go there? She, she went there to purchase something to kill the mouse. is there anything, any product or service available? To do that, she went there for that purpose, and then she overheard few neighbors. One of them was saying mice are everywhere, but all poison here does not work. So the option of poison gone. भाई बहुत चूहे हैं लेकिन पॉइजन काम नहीं आता है. Then oh my God, one is saying, oh my God, लगता है it's just Kalyug. You know, cats won't go after the rats as if they scared of them. बिल्ली भी चूहों को नहीं मार रही है, ऐसा लग रहा है चूहों से डर रही है. फिर तीसरी बोलती हुई सुनी, ओह अगर हम चूहेदानी खरीद लें, if we buy what a trap, mouse trap, it can't trap them all. There are so many mice and mouse trap cannot. Then she started thinking, oh my God, oh my God. So the first scenario which should be there in your mind is, before solving a problem, two customers have unsolved problem. In this scenario, do they have problem? Do Rama has problem? Does Rama has problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So she has a problem, and the same case is with Shama, but she lived in the next nearby locality, and uske ghar mein bhi there are so many mice in her house and doing the same thing what they are doing in the Rama's house. So वो भी गई solution ढूंढने, and then ठीक है वहां पे उसने अपने neighbors को overheard किया. Mouse traps, one of them was saying, oh, mouse traps are great because the dead mice are easier to dispose of. Poison, oh my God, I don't like them. Why? Because mice die in the holes and then they got rotten there and they stink. Oh, smell is so awful. Oh, I don't like this. She overheard. Then she heard, mouse traps catch only, okay, maybe you find them good, but mouse traps catch only one mouse at a time, and there is too many. So, and by the time they'll catch one, they will breed, there will be more. Oh my God. Then third lady was saying, I dislike both traps and poisons because they are harmful to my kids and pets. Oh my God, it sucks. I think I'll call pest control company and have them to deal with this problem. So one very, vigilant and person was there, and her name was Alicia. Alicia was there, and उसका काम ही यही था, वो इधर उधर market survey. She was on market survey, so she heard the problem of Rama and Shama. So these two things: ask people around to recognize problem, notice your environment. So that Alicia was doing these two things, and then key questions for identifying a real need. She come up with, do customers have an unsolved problem? Alicia को पता चल गया, yes, this is a problem of this particular area. All the societies are having problem of mice. Then the next question, is there any better way of solving the problem than an existing product or service provides? See, usko Alicia, she came to know no product is good. Every product has its own merits and demerits. So again, there is a chance of new product, the product which can solve problem in a better way. And then the question is that lady which we see in this, Rama said, I can spend 10,000 rupees per month on this mice problem. It really sucks me. I cannot. And in my locality, everybody can afford this much. And Shama said, oh my God. She said to the, her neighbors, I can spend only 2,500 to this problem. So again, the most important criteria, which third question comes in mind, can your solution introduce a sustainably better price for the customer? And then Alicia, she kept all these questions in her mind and came up, analyzed the situation. See, the situation analysis is here. product, poison, price, low to medium, usage require careful thought, गलती हुई तो harm पहुंचेगा, harmful, it is harmful for pets and even humans, maybe adult or kids, both. Effectiveness, it does not stop the infestation, cause को नहीं खत्म करेगा. Then it comes rat trap, चूहेदानी, price medium, again requires careful thought, does not stop cause of infestation, and it is harmful for pets as well as kids. Okay, fine, adults can handle this problem. So थोड़ा सा part यहाँ पे risk में cover हुआ और product थोड़ा अच्छा develop हुआ. Then it is the pest control, but यहाँ पे क्या गलती हो गई? Price is high. Others think for you. Yes, use is easy because other people come and they think for you. It attack on the cause of infestation, but risk managed for you. They manage risk for you, but again the pest control is high, and every time you have to go for the pest control. So with this, Alicia came with an idea and she developed anti-rodent ninja robot. MRP 9,999. That is less than ₹1, less than 10,000, and one-time investment, and after that maintenance cost is 2,500 per month. She came up with this idea. So do you think this idea is good for both the localities? See, this idea is good for the one locality where Rama is living. There is, people are not that much tolerant with the price. They can afford this price, and rest other things are meeting up the criteria. But Shama's colony locality, that locality cannot afford this idea. But of course, the idea is different. It has capability to solve the problem, and it is covering the huge group of people, you can say class people. So again, the idea is viable, and it is the opportunity for the So this is the way we identify the problem. We have to judge the problem on the basis of what product is this, what is the price, use whether we can use it easily or not, and how effective the product, and whether the risks are involved or not. So in this way, again, then the next thing to identify gap is the find a gap. There should be a gap, and if you find that gap easily and try to bridge that gap, definitely that would be an opportunity for you. So finding the gap, you need to ask two questions. The first question is, what is the need of the customer? Okay, and again, what is actually provided to the customer? Exactly same as the problem finding system. So this is the ideas. You have come up with many ideas, and this diagram shows how you can filter the ideas. See, first of all, you need to know problem. Then you will brainstorm and come up with many business ideas, and then you will check that those business ideas on the basis of your strength, that is your personal factor, and external factors like cost. Do you have that much money with you? Is it costly idea? Okay, do you will you be able to arrange that much funds? Risk involved, that idea is profit oriented or not? Whether you have team, if you don't have team, will you be able to arrange, recruit those kind of people which is required to execute that idea? Whether it has market, is market big or small? Whether your idea significantly solve the problem, or it just nominally solve the problem, and other technological requirements which is required. If you judge your ideas, then you will come up with the opportunity. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Any participant having any query?
Ma'am, one participant, I think Miss Tanya is there, who want to ask her one question.
Yes, Tanya, sure. Can ask, beta.
Yes, ma'am. My question is, what are the biggest mistakes an entrepreneur can make in identifying a business opportunity?
See, this is the crux of my, presentation. The only mistake which all the entrepreneurs generally do, and because of that they face failure, is the, difference between idea and the opportunity. They do not know whether yet their idea is idea or it is opportunity. So this is the basic problem which they do. They do not go for the analysis. They do not check their idea, on the parameters like the physical fit and the fits, like whether, on the basis of cost, ease of implementation, effectiveness. They do not. They don't check its ramp, like revenue, return on, investment, advantages it offers, market, whether it has market or not, or a small number of market they consider. They come up, start their business for a small number of people, and that business does not survive. So this is the basic, problem which is associated with the entrepreneurs.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, beta.
So anybody else? Okay. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Thank you so much for telling us how idea will be implemented in an opportunity. I think, yes, your emphasis was more on idea requires use of brain, right? So
Yeah.
this is very important for everybody, for the participants. Please keep in your mind, your everybody having some kind of idea, but they are, unable to turn it into the opportunity. So this is also important, how you will turn your idea into the opportunity. So please keep through this points of Jyoti ma'am, and I think definitely all the participants will follow this. And thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am, for this session. Now I will sending next this session related quiz in the chat box. So please, ma'am, paste it on the chat box. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again. It was a wonderful participants we have with us, and some of them really have, enterprising and entrepreneurial skills. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye, ma'am. So student, please stay here and just fill this quiz link. It's already pasted in the chat box. I will resume this session.